everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today is a special announcement for a very, very fun readathon. I am so excited for this. I will be co-hosting with my besties, Clint from Reads Readers and Karina from She Dreams in Words. I will link them down below so you can also check out their announcement videos, because we're all dropping our announcements at the exact same time. So I am so excited. We are bringing to you guys Holidayathon in December. We're going to be running from December 15th to the 22nd. So it's just a week-long readathon, so you don't have to stress out about a whole month's worth of books if you don't want to. I figured a week would be a lot easier and a lot of fun. We're going to have sprints. We're going to have a movie. We're going to have so many fun stuff. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about all the details. So we're starting on the 15th with welcome sprints hosted by Clint on Reads Readers. He's going to start us off. And then I am going to be hosting a movie on my Fiction Falls Discord. So if you want to watch the movie with us, make sure you join the Discord. I will link that down below. We're going to be watching Our Little Secret on Netflix, and it has Lindsay Lohan and Kristen Chenoweth within it, and I'm excited for it because I really like both actresses. And in case you want to know a little bit about it, it's about two star-crossed exes. 10 years after a botched proposal, they must spend Christmas together after discovering their partners are siblings. Awkward much? So that's going to be fun. I am very excited to watch that movie. I think it's going to be a blast. The movie will be on December 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern in the Discord. I will have that linked, so that way you guys can all jump on in if you want to join us for the movie. And then we're doing ending sprints on the 22nd on Karina's channel. So this is going to be a fun time. It's very, very easy. We have a very small bingo board. We're doing basically 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 prompts with the free space. So I think it should be rather easy to do. We're going to go in order of prompts. So the first one is listen to a holiday song. Perfect time to listen to any kind of Christmas music, Hanukkah music, Kwanzaa, whatever kind of music you're into for the holidays. Just listen to one song. You don't even have to do very much for that. That could be pretty much anything. And then the next prompt is read a book with snow or ice on the cover. This should be rather simple. You could even use anything you could think of that has snow or ice on the cover. For example, if you don't get to our book club book for the month of November for Fiction Falls, you can always read North is the Night for snow on the cover, because this has snow on the ground, and it has like droplets of snow at the top of the book. So that should be rather easy to do. So you always use that for snow or ice on the cover if you don't get to it in November. I haven't yet read it, but I am excited to read it. And then the next prompt we have is BIPOC rep. So that could be any. The reason we decided to use this one is because we want to celebrate all the holidays, and Kwanzaa, I figured BIPOC rep would be perfect to celebrate Kwanzaa with. So you could use any book you want for this. I also recommend Ace of Spades by what's her name again? Faride something. Let me make sure I have the author's name right, because I don't want to give you the wrong author. Farida Abike Ayamide. That's the author's name. Ace of Spades is also a thriller, like Pretty Little Liars. Has some influences in that book, and it's a BIPOC author, so that, and character. So you could use that for that if you want to, or you could also use Tiffany D. Jackson's books. Most of her characters are also BIPOC. You could use Girls of Paper and Fire, because the author and characters, I believe, are all BIPOC. So yeah, there's a lot of options you can use for this. You could also double up, quadruple up, triple up, however you want. So that way, if you wanted to, if you could find one book for all the prompts, you could definitely do that. And then our next pick, well, our next prompt is a blind pick out of 8 books to celebrate Hanukkah, because there's 8 days in Hanukkah. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to celebrate Hanukkah a little bit by throwing in a blind pick out of 8 books. So all you have to do, you could do this however you want to. You could do this on a wheel if you want. You could just stack up 8 books and you could just randomly choose one with your eyes closed, or you could use like a randomizer and have it pick a book for you, 1 through 8. However you want to do this, it's completely up to you. So I think that is going to be a fun one. I'm excited to do my blind pick. And then after the free space, we have watch a holiday movie. You could watch a movie, the one that we're doing together, or you could watch completely on your own in case you can't make the movie. You could watch whatever you like. One of my favorite holiday movies is Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Definitely a classic, and it tugs at the heartstrings, for sure. And another favorite of mine is also The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, but with the Jim Carrey version. That one's my favorite version of that. So you can really watch anything you want to, but those are a couple of my recommendations. And then the next prompt we have is a cozy activity. So for this, you could do pretty much any activity you think sounds cozy to you. You could decorate your tree. You could set up any kind of decorations, whatever you like to do. You could sit down and do a puzzle. You could even read for a cozy activity if you wanted to. You cuddle up with a blanket and settle down with a book. You can do pretty much anything for this. So this is widely open to interpretation. And then the next one, we have a holiday read. And if you want a good holiday read, I also recommend Debbie McComber. She has a lot of holiday books. She has a lot of books that take place during Christmas. And then I think there's also a Nora Roberts one, Gabriel's Angel, I think it is. It is another holiday read. There's so many holiday books out there, you can choose pretty much anything. It doesn't even have to be Christmas. If you find another one that's also works for a holiday, you could do Hanukkah books. I know there's a few out there by Jean Meltzer, I think her name is. There's, I'm sure there's got to be some Kwanzaa books if you wanted to read that. Whatever you think of that works for a holiday read definitely counts. And then the last prompt we have is joyful sprints. So you can either join us on either one of our sprints, or if you can't make any of those, you could also go to anybody else's sprints that are sprinting during that week that we're doing the readathon for. So it's completely open, so that way you can fit in pretty much anything you want. And I am very much excited for this readathon. We also have some extra graphics that I will have the link down below to our Google Doc with all of our graphics, so you can use them however you want to. We also have, besides the Amigo board, we have a TBR graphic, so you can show us what you're going to be reading for the week of the Holidayathon. Then we also have a currently reading graphic, so you can show us what you're reading as you get to it. And I will be setting up a section in the Fiction Falls Discord for this particular readathon, so if you want to share any of your TBRs with us, you can do so in the Discord, or you could tell us in the comments what you think you're going to be reading for this. You know, you can also share with us on Instagram. All three of us, me, Clint, and Karina, all have Instagram, so you can tag us. So we would love to see what you guys are all reading. And it's fairly simple. I really think it's going to be such a fun week. I'm really excited for the movie in particular because Lindsay Lohan, Kristen Chenoweth, you can't go wrong with them. So I am so excited for this whole week of lots of fun. I hope you guys are excited to join us. I would love to know who will be joining us. So definitely let us know in the comments if you're going to join for our week of Holidayathon fun. I would love to know what you guys will be reading. And if you're going to join us for sprints, join us for the movie. All the details are in the graphics, so if you want to save them for yourself, you definitely can. And we got some fun reading ahead of us. So I thank you so much for watching this announcement. I hope we get lots of people involved. Even if we don't, that's okay too, but I love to see all the participation, and I think it's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to this.
And you want to spread the holiday cheer.
We want to spread holiday cheer, like Grace said. So it's a perfect time to celebrate the holidays by having some fun with us. And I hope to see you in our Discord for all the fun stuff, the movie, sprints, everything. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I probably said that a million times, but again, I'm going to say it. So much fun. So I'm so excited for the holidays. Do you have plans for the holidays? I'd love to know that in the comments too. If you got this far into this announcement video and you don't feel like being chatty, why don't you share a snowman emoji to celebrate the snow that is coming in December? If you live in snow, that is. I do not. I'm very lucky with that. I grew up in snow though. So you can also share a snowflake emoji with the snowman if you want to, for snow. Because I think we got some fun snowy times ahead of us. So thank you so much for watching. I hope we all see you involved in this readathon. So if you got this far into the video, we would love to see the thumbs up for our announcements. Karina and Clint will also be doing theirs, so make sure you check out their announcements. And if you want to see more bookish stuff coming up on my channel, as well as all the fun stuff we have coming up, I will be doing a vlog for this, so if you want to see a fun vlog with all of my reads for this holidayathon, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys during the readathon, and I will see you all in the next video.